Hi, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. It has been over a year since I have done a video. A little bit of a name change, I think that I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna add and caffeine at the end of my YouTube name. So it'll be Marnie's Crochet Crafts and Caffeine. And the crafts part is gonna be a little bit iffy because I was doing crafts just to get through my crochet slump. Um, yeah, I was had a little bit of a crochet slump last year, and I started doing other things like junk journals and painting, and I showed that on some of my videos last year. I know it's been at least the last time I did a video, I think was December of 2024, if I'm not mistaken. I really don't remember. I looked yesterday and I totally forgot. But anyway, I thought about getting back into it. And my phone is like super old. Um, I've still got an iPhone 7 and it doesn't support anything anymore. So I can't really do a whole lot of stuff on it. So I'm just using my laptop. My laptop's actually pretty new. My last laptop kind of bit the dust, so I got this laptop now. Uh, so I wanted to get back into doing videos, just showing the things that I've made, what I'm working on. Uh, so one of the things that I want to talk about that I'm working on right now, I just started this yesterday, is if I can find it. So I posted on my Facebook a picture of the Granny Square card deck. And I had mentioned that I was going to have to wait until next month to get it. So my sister saw it and she sent it to me. I got it yesterday for my birthday. My birthday is this coming Thursday. So she got me the Granny Square card deck. I am so ecstatic about this. Oh my gosh. I am in love with this thing so much. And so, Stash Buster blanket incoming with this set here. Um, I've got one, two, three, four, five squares made so far, and I've got a whole mess sitting in front of me of just different scrap yarns. And keeping track on here is light's too bright. I don't have a ring light. Uh and also because I mentioned that my channel is going to be crochet, crafts, and caffeine, my coffee. I've got my coffee now. I can't remember what it was that I put in here. Oh, it's salted caramel. Salted caramel. Yum. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the first five squares that I've made. I'm not going in the exact order that these come in. I am leaving them in order in the box, but I'm not doing them in order. So, and some of them I've got sitting here out here now. The ones that I'm going to be working on, and there's what they look like. I love these cards. I absolutely love the cards. They're really thick plastic. Love that. Um, So these are the ones that I'm going to be working on next. I'm going to put them somewhere because I've got another project that I'm working on right here. I've got a lot of projects going on. So anyway, this here is square number one. You know what? I think I'm going to take these out and just show the pictures. And on the back is the number. And let's see. So this is number one. It is called the basic. And here is my square. And now mine's going to be quite a bit smaller. I believe these are supposed to be actual size, but I'm not using a 3-weight yarn. The patterns call for a 3-weight. I really don't have a lot of 3-weight yarn around here. I usually just have 4-weight yarn. I'm not opposed to using 3-weight. I just don't have a lot of it. So anyway, first square, and just using scrap yarns. Okay, turn that upside down. Okay, so the second square is a solid, and I think that's what it's called, basic solid. Yeah, single color. So that's this one right here. Um, so for this first one, I I could feel it and figure out which. Yeah, this middle square here, I used the loops and threads. Let's see if I can find it. Loops and threads. It's their basic cheap one is like $3.99 at Michael's, but that's what I use for this centerpiece. And then this feels like most of these don't have labels. This one feels like it's probably I love this yarn, Hobby Lobby. And this one is the orange is definitely Red Heart, and this is I love this yarn, this yellow. All right. And this one is the loops and threads. Okay. And then I believe these are all on this third one here. These are all I love this yarn. Oh, oh, I got okay. I gotta figure out which one it is. This is the last one here. Oh, last one. Okay. So this one changes colors every round, and it is the solid striped. So that's what I've got right here. All Hobby Lobbies. I love this yarn. Okay. Turn it upside down. There we go. See this next one is I believe number 6. Yeah. Okay. Number 6 and number 7 I got here. Okay. So number 6 is the solid 2-color. That's what I've got here. This piece here, the middle is it's the loops and threads. It's okay, loops and threads soft classic. So that's what this middle is, and then the loops and threads soft classic. I don't know the color name because I threw my label away. I only had one skein of it, of this particular one. I used the loops and threads soft classic to make a baby blanket for my niece. So that is the number 6 square. And then the number 7 square, which is my last one that I've got made, is the half and half. I struggled with this because I typically avoid patterns that use the half and half because I've never made one before. I do a lot of granny squares, but I've never done a half and half one. But I finally got it. And for this one, this bottom here is the loops and threads. This is the Red Heart Super Saver Spring Green. I actually have that in front of me. Along with my, I have a whole bunch of just bits of yarn, just leftovers here and there, just a bunch. And yeah, I I try to keep them. Oh, I still got a bobby pin in that one, keeping the string attached. Okay, and I'm gonna try and put these back in here in my basket that I got all my leftovers scraps in. And then I will fix these later. Put them back together later. Okay. But anyway, I absolutely love this box. And I've already got a couple of the other boxes in my Amazon cart because there's one that is a Granny Square Flowers deck, and the other one is just crochet stitches. And I think there might have been another one, I can't remember. But the video that I watched about this deck, she did say that there is now I can't a counterfeit. She called it a counterfeit. It's not quite as it's not as thick as this set here, and it's basically a fake set, which I know about that because I paid money for an advent calendar, but dummy me didn't click on the actual site that would have taken me to the real thing. I just clicked on a Facebook ad. I had watched the video for the real thing, and the thing that I got was not what was in the video. It was horrible. And if I can remember, I will try to stick a picture right here of what I actually got. It was horrible. And I complained about it, and I ended up getting some money back from the company that I paid this money to, but the yarn was nasty. The yarn was absolutely horrible. It was acrylic yarn, but it was very stretchy, springy yarn. I do not like springy, stretchy yarn. I hate that. And there was lots of other things wrong with it. I don't even remember. Don't want to go into it because it was just horrible. All right. So what do I want to talk about now? Put this out of my way. And my squares. Oh, I'm using a 5.5 millimeter. This is my tulip hook. And that light is really, really bad. Well, that's not any better. Okay, there we go. That's still not really any better, but it's better than having that light in my face. One of these days I will get a ring light. Okay, so the other thing now that I wanted to show you is one of the other projects that I'm working on. I've got 101 different projects going at one time, just because. Uh, so here is one of the projects that I'm working on right now. And there's no pattern for this. This is my own pattern. Um, one of these days I'll try to explain it better. Right now I'm just kind of showing it off. But for this I'm using the Loops and Threads Soft Classic in the Sage because green is my favorite color, especially the Sage. Sage and lime green are my favorite colors. So anyway, there you go. I love it. It's soft and I love the way it looks. So it's the inspiration for it. I mean, I did use an inspiration video, but I took it a whole other direction than what the actual pattern is. And I did that with another project that I'm working on too. I'll have to show that, but I'll have to use my phone to get that. So the inspiration video tutorial that I used for this blanket was from Bag O' Day Crochet, Crystal at Bag O' Day. And it is a ripple stitch, but I took a couple of twists and turns on it and made it my own. So this is pretty much my own pattern. And if I remember, I will try to link it down in the description box below. So that's one project that I am working on. Let's see. Two of the other projects that I'm working on are over under my my house coats there. And then I'm also going to be doing another project. I think with the this is my favorite Red Heart yarn. I'm not usually a big fan of Red Heart, although all of that up there is I'm having to point because my hand's not going in the right direction. All of that up there is all Red Heart yarn. But I'm thinking about doing a shell stitch with this along with the I think it's called Pretty in Pink. It's or I might just do white. I might just do this with white. I haven't really decided. I'm probably going to end up doing white because I think that the pink might go too close with one of these other colors in here. Uh, let's see. Uh, I'll just have to pause it, and I'm not going to get up right now. I'll pause it and show you again, or use my phone or something. But anyway, I'm going to try and do another video. The reason why I quit doing videos to begin with is because I just got tired of it. That's it. I just got tired of it. No reason really. I just got tired of doing videos. But now I kind of want to get back into it because I want to show off some of my stuff. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be working on a couple of these squares tonight, and I'll work on this some more tonight. I'm gonna have to get more yarn for this. It was gonna take more yarn than what I thought. I initially bought six skeins of yarn for this, and I am on the third skein right now. So I do want to make it bigger than that. But I wanted something, it's kind of mindless to work on right now, which is what I wanted. And I wanted something that I didn't have to constantly be changing colors, which a lot of the things that I work on are a lot of color changes going on. Um, so I am working on some temperature blankets, several of them. I have two and a little bit started. And what I mean by that is I've actually started on two of them, and those I'm pointing out there because they're in the other room. um, two of them I'm using Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn. And then the other two are going to be Red Heart. However, the first row of each one of them, I'm using the Loops and Threads Soft Classic White. The reason why I'm doing that is to show where it starts, where which end starts the beginning. And the way I'm doing these temperature blankets, I'm using the moss stitch, and they're for my nieces and nephews. I might end up making a couple more for my granddaughters. I have two granddaughters, Skylar and Lily, and I'm thinking about doing something different color-wise with those. I haven't decided yet. If I do one for Lily, I'm gonna do one in all different shades of blue because blue is her favorite color. Her birthday is next month. Gosh, she's gonna be 8 years old. Good grief. She's my youngest granddaughter. Um, so anyway, this is the start of one of the Red Heart ones. So I start off with the chainless foundation. So this is the start. Each one starts with 250 chains, single crochets. So I just did the foundation rather than doing a big long chain and then doing the single crochets. I did it all at once. Uh, and then I'm going to do another one like this too before I run out of this white yarn. Uh, these are the colors that I am using, and I'll have to show pictures or put in a video what I'm doing, the blankets that I'm working on. These are the colors that I am using for the I love this yarn. The aubergine, red, desert glaze, light peach, yellow, lemon ice, mint, jelly bean, turquoise, royal, orchid, and mixed berry. Um, for the red heart, I haven't exactly picked out what colors I'm using, but I have plenty to pick from. I have more than enough. I have everything I need. Well, there is a couple that I want to get. I still don't have any of the uh, light purple, like orchid type of color. I have a dark orchid, but no light, or a medium purple. I think is what it's called, pale purple. I want to get that too, just so that I have choices. I like to have choices. All right, so I think for right now, I'm going to end it right here. And then the next video, I will try to just get videos of some of the other things that I'm working on. So for right now, this is basically just an reintroductory video of Marnie's crochet, crafts, and caffeine. So I hope that you will like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.